Hi guys, welcome to my channel for another video. If you have not seen my previous video, so please check the description and click on the link to see the video. Hi friends, I'm here with another exciting video. In our previous video, we did create a delete function that allow user to delete a product with all the images, and we also did implement another functionality that allow user to delete a single picture from a list of the picture for a product, right? You also can see we did implement register login functionality. We did implement register here. Also, we do have a CRUD functionality for our product, also for category, right? So in this video, what we're going to do, we'll go ahead and design our home view page, right? We do not have anything on our home page. You can see when I click on home page, we don't see anything. So our target is to have all our products from our product list to display here. So what our plan, we're going to divide into three parts in our home page, right? And then display product over here. I want to have our search functionality on the top, and then on the left hand side I want to have a category functionality. So let me show you the demo of that, and you can see what we are going to build. So here you can see a page, right? This is a home page. So my plan is to build something similar to this, right? You can see all the products here, and also you can see the user can search a product from here by the product name, or user can search a product by the category, right? And also you can see here we have two items over here where user can see the most bought items, and then also on seasonal sales items displaying over here, right? So you can also see our homepage view is also responsive. Let me show you. If I make it smaller, you can see it is getting small, right? And then pay, and then you see products are lines up, right? Let's change the size of the screen. So once the size of the screen, you can see we only have two items each row, right? And let's show you more. You see now three items and products are very showing very nicely. Let's go make it more bigger. Now we have four items here. Let's do make it now we have five items here, right? So as we make screen smaller or bigger, our homepage view is getting adjusted. Friends, let's go ahead and build this. Open our Visual Studio, right? Let me stop it. So as you can see, we did have controller, right? Let's go to our home controller. So I open our home controller right here. So to do that, you can see we have a product class that we created, and also we add that product class to our DB context class, right here, right? And then we push it to our database, right? So now what we're going to do, we'll go ahead and get all the products to our home controller on index action function, and then send those to our view, right? But what we need here, we do need product and also category, right? Because we also need to display list of the category on the home page, right? So what we are going to do, we are going to create a view model for our home page. Okay, so let's go ahead, go to our model classes, right? And under that model classes project, we have view model folder. Under it, what we're going to do, we're going to add a class, right? And then have name for this class as home page view model. Okay, I did click on add here, right? Let's change it to public. Or here we're going to have a property. So what we're going to have here, we'll go ahead and use I enumerable, and it should be a list of products. Okay, let's keep this product list. So we will have all the products under these properties. Okay, so and then now here I will go ahead and get all the categories, right? And then here I will have category item. So let's put this as category list. Okay, categories. And now what we're going to do, we go to our home controller. Here we'll have our product view model, home view model class. We'll initiate it here. So let's type home page view model. Let's keep the name like this. We'll change it later and same to assign all the products to our product list, right? So click on dot, we have product list here. I'll go ahead, call our database, right? To do that, we'll go ahead and instantiate our database here as well. So type it here, private read only, change this one to our database, so which is application db context. I can have it as db. And now I'll go ahead and add this to our constructor. It said add parameter. Okay, so now we did add, right? So here what we're going to do, we'll have db dot products dot to list. So now we are getting all the products from our database, and also we'll do pm dot category, right, equal to db dot categories dot to list. And now we send this VM to our page. Okay, so now when we create our project, so by default we receive this, right? I mean, we receive this function, so we do not have to create another view for this because it is already created. So we'll right click on it, go to view. So this is our home page. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go remove all. I'll go ahead and copy and paste the code here to save our time. Paste it here. So we have done paste our code here. So you can see the code, right? Let me go ahead and run the project first, and then I'll go and explain what it is. Okay, so running it. So friends, you do see the view, right? So now, as I told you in the beginning, I'm going to have a search functionality on the top, and then we're going to have a two section at bottom of it. One should be a section for our categories, and another section should be for our products, right? So what and also you do see here should be a picture, but we did not add a picture yet. In our future video, we're going to have a table, and that table will contain the item that user bought. Okay, and also we're going to have a table for our seasonal sell items. So let me go ahead and explain the code. I'll minimize it. So here, we added our model class, right? That we're going to get the data home page view model from our index function. And then here we have a search functionality. I mean, what we did a broad border, right? And then we have a forum. What user is going to do, user is going to put a name in the search function, right, in the search field, and then they can search your item to see if that item is available in our product list or not. If it is available, then it will go show up on our on our this page, right? Let's say if user type dry, and if we have any product with dry name in our database, right, it will have all the product that contain this dry name. Okay, so here we done with our search functionality. So in our search functionality, what we have, you can see we have a input here, right, where user put their search name, right? User will where user will put a string to search, right? And then they have a button to click on it to search, right? So once they click on it, what I want this to route again to our index page, index action function. Later I'll go ahead and explain everything, but do copy the code as is showing over here, right? And then we had already know how those things work, like the column MD6, column LG8, already, and then also what is text info, text enter, and font weight, right? If you see my previous video, right, you should know how deflex and justify content is working. Okay, so this is for our top section, and then here you can see, let me close the solution explorer so that you can see the full view. So here what I did, I created div with a row, right? And then divide it into two sections. So you can see here we have a div here, right here, right? And also this, I divide this row in two sections. You can see it, right? One has size 2, another is 10. So let me make this one is bigger. So what this div is doing, this div getting all the list for our category items, right? So here you can see I said search by category and put a condition. If there is any category item in our database, it will display over here with the for loop, right? Because there could be 10 items or 50 items. So I have it here, right? And then getting it from our database. So you can see the item dot name, that means the name of the category. Okay. So this is showing, this part is showing over here. I can show, and also I divide it into by a horizontal line. So if I open it here, you can see search by category, and then here you can see a horizontal line. Also on the bottom you can see a horizontal line as well after we print out our category list, right? You can see, so this is for this. And then here if I go down, right, you can see I open another div, right? And then before I open div, I said most about items. So here let me make it smaller, right? And also let me make it smaller. So we do have two items, right? One is for most about items and one is for one seasonal item. So if I open most about item, you can see I use carousel to build this, right? So the carousel is a Bootstrap class, right? What it does, the user can slide a picture using this Bootstrap class carousel. I mean, if you have not, I mean, what I did, I can show you from where I copy a code and paste it here from Bootstrap. Just let me get the link and give it to you. Just open your browser, right? Here you can type Bootstrap carousel, right? And I'm using version 5. So you can click this and you see they do have a multiple carousel. Right here you can see one of them. So I think I'm using this one. So what I did, I just copy the code and then paste it here. Okay, so you can also do the same thing. You can copy the code and paste it here, and what it is doing, it is just have a the carousel window over here, right? So since I'm not seeing any picture because we do not have picture here yet. Okay, so what we're going to do, I'll go ahead and add our images here, right? You can see here, but this picture is not available, so that's why it is not showing. So I'll go ahead and copy and paste a picture under this. Let me go open our solution folder. Okay, make it bigger. All right, and then here I'll go ahead, copy a picture from a folder. I'll go copy these 3 pictures and paste it here. Okay, stop this project, we'll run it again. I'll go copy the name. Okay, so here I'll go rename, control A, copy the name, and then I'm going to put it here. Just remove this and put it here. Now save it, and I will perform same thing for this one here, same thing for this, and also for the bottom as well. Okay, so let me run the project again. I just want to see if the pictures is coming or not. Okay, on the on this carousel. Okay friends, now we do see this picture. So we only have one pictures, but I'll go and add manually all of them. Okay, so let me go ahead and add it and show you. So I have added all the pictures under this, right? We copy from our folder and put the pictures over here and get the name of the pictures, right? And then add it here, right there. I show you earlier, right? And then this is how we add it. Just let me show you the view now. So let's go ahead, refresh. I'll go make it bigger. Now you do see we have the pictures for this about items and for this section as well. So now I can click, it will be slide down automatically, right? after I think every 5 seconds. So you also can, you see it did automatically slide down as well. So now we are also going to do same thing over here as well. So you copy the URL, right, and then put it. This is for our most bought item section, right, and this is for our on seasonal sales sections, right? So if you go down here and you can see I changed the ID to carousel example dark one. Before it was carousel example dark. So I changed this name so then we can have a unique identify ID, right? And then you can see here database target. I also changed it to also carousel example dark one, similar to like this, right? So do change it to your on seasonal section cells and add the pictures name over here, right, as we did for this one. And here now you see the view for both section, right? So if I click, you can see I can do slide by clicking, right, and I can do slide by clicking here as well, right? So let me go ahead and now explain the section for our product list, right? So let's go ahead, open our Visual Studio again, and here on the bottom, so let me to collapse this, right? This section is for left side and this section for our right side. So here if you see we are getting our product list from products database, right? And doing loop to get all the products. And then you can see here we have a anchor tag with the image picture, right? And then this anchor tag will have a details action. It will call our detail action function. We haven't built it here. We have not built this detail action function yet, but in our future video we'll go and do it. But this detail action will do display details about the products. Okay, pictures, right, all the pictures. And then here we are getting the price for the picture. So here we are only going to get the home image URL, not the URL for additional picture. Okay, and then this is price, the selling price of our product, and then here the name of the product, and then the icon which has plus symbol, right? So this, when you, what we're going to do, when user click on this plus sign, it will go ahead and add this product to user cart. So this will go ahead and build this in our future video. Okay, so now make sure also you do implement this single item CSS class, right? So this class you can see I built under my CSS folder, right? I'll show you. But most of the class that you see, it is from Bootstrap, and few of the class that we manually built it for for our CSS, right? So this one I did CSS, right? And then this is also CSS class, right? And I'll show you this is also a CSS class, right? And now let me show you those CSS class that I created for this, right? Let me see if is there any. No, it is not there, right? So let's go to our CSS folder. You see my CSS folder is here under root folder. So double click on it. So here you can, if I go down, right, so you can see I have this class right here. I will use them in our future video, right? But what it does, it is what it is doing, it is changing the color when we are on the item. Okay, so this is for our single item. And then here the image container CSS class right here. Then we have a store image, right? Then here another one. So you can copy it, or if you want to design your own CSS, right, you can design on your own right here, right? But if you want to use mine, so you can copy all this and put it here, right? Make sure you copy correctly. Okay, so I think you don't need this class yet. I'll tell you in our future video, okay? But you can have all this class, whatever I have here, you can copy and paste it to your CSS folder. So friends, let's go back to our home controller. Open the view. So if you have seen my previous video and implement everything correctly, then you should have build this home page without any issue. All right, so please do watch my previous video and then start working on this home page. And if you do have an issue, please do comment in the comment section. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Bye. Thank you for watching the video. See you in the next tutorial. Please do share, like, and subscribe the channel. Thank you. Bye.